like like I've said before, there's no end goal for what I'm trying to do, but my message is just to, if you've been in situations where like you know, like I think what I personally believe is, as a male, when they're upset is when they know they're not reaching their full potential, because they've always got a distraction like drugs, alcohol. They know what they could be doing, but they're getting reeled back from things that are outside of their like energy field, bro, in terms of like drugs and alcohol. And that's when I personally felt myself I was my most frustrated, is when I knew what I could do, but I wasn't doing it. I was just fucking distracted by the things that were around me at that time in my environment. But the main thing is just being able to pull everything back, bro, which I have done. Like I said to you before we started this, like fucking off certain relationships, certain people, certain habits, and just moving through it. And cleanly, bro, like my lifestyle's so clean now.
Yeah.
And that's the thing I'm proud of, like everything's just clean. The way I eat, the way I train, like the way I present myself, bro, like it's just a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a good way to segue into it, is how you present yourself. Let's introduce yourself to everyone. I don't want to do the injustice of mispronouncing your last name. So it happens to me all the time. People mispronounce mine. So Trae, if you want to introduce yourself to the people who you are,
Hi,
about yourself.
Hi everybody, I am Trae Tohiariki, but you can call me Smitty. Call me Smitty.
Why Smitty?
Because you can't say your last name. Okay. It's alphabet with a T, bro. But yeah, I'm Trae, I'm 30 years old. I'm a father of 3 and I'm passionate about healing. I'm just grateful to be here with Joshy today.
Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Yeah, it's funny. Like if you do follow the podcast, Trae, you're still living with Dan.
Yeah.
And Dan was like, "Oh man, you got to speak to my housemate. Like he's on his journey as well." And then connected online. And yeah, it's been awesome to see the stuff you're posting, because it's like knowing the area that we're from, that we grew up in, people we have surrounded ourselves with.
Yeah.
It's awesome to see other people trying to improve their lives and trying to pull other people along for the journey as well, you know, because like we could do it in silence, but we know how much this is improving our lives, so we want to show it to other people to hope they come along as well.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
Yeah.
And like with what you're doing, like you would get people that send you the messages and that, like you get a few a week or a couple a day that tell you how much of an inspiration you are, and that's fucking such a like golden nugget, bro. When you get people that like watch a video you're doing, or they see something like a reel or something I've posted, bro. And when I get them messages from people, bro, they don't penetrate my ego at all. They're like signs from the universe. This is how I take it, that all right, you're on the right path.
Yeah.
You're on the right path. Just another tick. But I don't know, bro. It's just it's a whole new world though for me though. Being like I know I put myself out there online, but I'm actually behind the screen and that. I'm actually pretty introverted, bro.
Yeah,
my
same.
lifestyle's so simple and boring. Yeah. It might seem boring to others, but I really, bro, all I do is literally go to work, get on the treadie, go to gym, home, bro. And outside that, bro, I'm literally nothing else, bro. Have my boys when I do and just flow, bro.
Yeah.
Literally just flow.
Yeah, it's funny. I was talking with someone about this. It seems boring at the moment, but that's because I'm not out at a club or, you know, somewhere till
100, bro.
A crazy hour of the Sunday morning. But I feel so much better. So I'll take a more boring weekend any day to feel good for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
Like I was saying to someone last night, it just feels good to feel good. Like it used to, you know, like if my body like didn't start not being able to handle a Saturday night, I'd probably still be doing the same thing. So like I feel blessed that I had like gut issues and all these things that I was just shocking hangovers, headaches, anxiety, all of that sort of stuff. I'm so grateful for that, because otherwise I'd still be in that rut.
Yeah, it's a good thing being able to like recognise like how you're feeling in the moment as well, bro. Like, especially because I believe it's harder to stay on top of your game than it is to just fall back into like the shit habits.
Yeah,
because you constantly got to be on.
Yeah,
like, and that like I said, it's with food, with the training, and like if you do have that like one big night out, bro, it fucks you at our age now. Fucks you till like the Thursday, bro, and it literally just writes everything off for that whole week. But I think you get to a point where like you want something so bad, like in terms of this light, like the podcast and the energy you put out, bro, that you sort of learn how to like just nullify the distractions and just sort of, I can give a little bit of energy. If I go there, like there's a possibility I could be on the piss and bags, but I just purely just say no now.
Yeah.
Like, and people might think it's selfish and that, but if it like truly doesn't align with where the fuck I want to go, I won't fuck with it no more.
Yeah.
Like I will not put my energy into it no more, and I'm not sorry. Like, because it's like I said, it's harder to stay on track than it is to jump in the rest of the crowd and like follow the sheep. You know what I mean? But it's just it's a higher standard of living, bro. And I think you have to have it. You have to have that kind of standard of living for where we're trying to get to and where like A to B, bro. Because I know when we get to this age, like I've seen old friends and that, and there's no judgment, bro, but like they've just let themselves go, and like we're still 30, bro. Like
it's not the end of your life,
bro. Like, and I'm like, because you've had a couple of kids, like, and I find this phrase so not cringy, but like dad bod. Like, as a dad, you should want to be your fucking best, bro. Yeah. Like, that is just such a piss poor excuse. You should want to show your kids that you're the fucking most jacked. You eat like this. You fucking show up for work every day. You're not on the piss, but. Like, I just find that excuse like that. But what the fuck is that, bro? Like, don't make that you're an excuse. It's actually a real thing.
It's people identify with that so much now. Like, you know, always when you catch up with mates, haven't seen face, what have you been up to? Oh, work, blah, blah, blah. Now it's, kids and that. It's like, you can do more and you can be a great example for them rather than being, like, identified with, I'm a dad, so now I've got to do nothing. No, like, you're a dad. You got to show the fuck up for your kids.
Bro, like you just said, bro, being an example, bro. So that's, like, a big one for me. Like, my old man, bro, he's been out of the picture since I was like 4 or 5. Yeah. So he got deported, but like since I've been on this healing journey, like he's become like one of my closest fucking contacts. True. So I speak to him probably 3-4 times a week. But it's funny because I'd never really had an image of like a perfect role model. My stepdad, he's still in my life heavily, bro. Yeah. He's a fucking ripper. Like he's just like a best mate, though. Yeah. But they never like understood like fitness, mindset, and all that sort of shit. That's important to us now. But I'd probably have to give credit to my oldest brother, Tremaine, bro. Like he's like got his fucking own $1 million concrete business now, bro. Like he's if it wasn't for him and how hard he worked, I truly don't think I would have like the understanding of like hard work, bro. So like it's funny, you can zap out the excuse of like I never had the example, or you can use what you were fed and what was around you from your childhood and take out what you need from it. Do you know what I mean? 100%. Instead of leaning on, like, I never had the example. So and that's why I'm so passionate about showing up for my boys, but like I'll consistently tell the world I'm actually not doing what I'm doing for me. It's actually because I never had that example of how to be not the baddest motherfucker in an arrogant way, but like just the best fucking dad you can be, bro. And I'm passionate as about it. Yeah. And I know that they see it and that, but when you're in that kind of cycle of why, like you remind yourself why. Like, I don't need any more reasons other than my 3 boys, bro, to show up the way I do. And like what more better feeling do you have when you know your kids are looking up at you? Like to your kids, bro, you're famous, man. Yeah. Literally in your household, bro, you're famous. And like, I know people get like stuck in a loop of I'm just a dad and that, but you're fucking so much more than that, bro, too. If you can take your head out of the normal matrix, bro, and just view the world how they view you can actually like amplify everything you do in your life with intention, bro. Like every single thing, like I do, bro. It's got my whole heart behind it, bro.
Yeah, so true. I love what you said about, like, to your kids, you're famous. Yeah, because I noticed that with the kids I coach, we did a session and we were talking about who their heroes were, and most of them said it was their dads. Yeah, bro. And you could have whatever opinion of them like you want, but all kids look up to their dads, for good or bad. They're the ones that are there. They're the man. Yeah, literally, they're the man. That's right, bro. You're literally to your babies, bro. You're the man. Like, and I think I don't usually look for things to drive me often because I'm pretty self-driven. But bro, like if I'm feeling flat one day, like because I go hard from Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If it gets to about a Thursday, I'm feeling a bit wound down. I've got an album, bro, of my boys that I'll go clock into, and I'll just find one video, and that just literally just lights me up. And I go, shut the fuck up, you soft cunt. Get the fuck up and get moving, bro. Yeah. And like there's different views about how you want to view your babies and that, but that's just like the biggest thing I'm passionate about, bro. Just showing up for them, bro. Yeah, that's unreal. I'd love to talk more about like your childhood growing up. Then, like that would be pretty tough to deal with your dad getting deported. Were your parents together at the time, or?
So I'll be completely honest and raw with you. I'll go back as far as I can remember.
Yeah.
My old man, very violent, bro.
Yeah.
Hands on my mother. Just a physical drug influence sort of childhood. My mum wasn't on the drugs.
Yeah.
But she was selling them. So everything was sort of done in a, let's just say, savage way of what I saw in that. But
yeah,
it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't mean that had to be what I wanted to do. But yeah, definitely a violent childhood growing up, bro. But yeah, when he left, he got deported. We ended up moving to the Gold Coast, bro.
Yeah.
So we moved
where were you originally?
Seaford.
Seaford.
Yeah, so Seaford. So he got deported when I was 4, and then flew up to the Gold Coast, and then we were there for like 3-4 years, bro, and then flew back to Melbourne, flew back up to the Gold Coast. So my childhood sort of was never stagnant, never in one place. So we're sort of like not on the run, but just consistently moving and that. But I think as I've grown older and understanding like my childhood and being able to view it in a mature way, it makes sense. Well, I can go anywhere and make friends, bro.
Yeah.
But that's the blessing I take out of my childhood, because I had to go jump. I went to probably like 12 schools, bro.
Yeah, true.
There's 12 different schools. So like I've understood, and being an empath, bro, how to meet new people, and I just think it's such a gift.
Yeah.
But if I had the other mindset when I was like, oh, fucking feeling sorry for myself, like you can just view things totally different. But I think that's a big personality trait I have, bro, is no matter how hard a situation for me may be, I will always find the golden nugget in it, bro.
Yeah.
There's always a nugget in there, bro. And
100%.
life lesson, and regardless if you want to call things a failure, bro, but yeah, I don't look back at my childhood at all and go, why? I look back at it and go, yeah, okay, it was fucked up.
Yeah.
But let's just fucking do something about it, bro.
Yeah.
Let's not, you know what the example not to be is. So fucking just rewrite the script, bro. And that's, like, that was the main message I try to put out there. Obviously, this will be my first time publicly talking about it in depth and that, but my first reel that I posted maybe 2-3 months ago was literally talking about breaking generational curses, bro. Yeah. Which was come down to drugs and alcohol, because they were always a big part of my childhood. And just like a negative understanding of my childhood. But I've been out, like I said, I've done the work on myself to be able to go through all my traumas. And when you do go through your traumas, bro, you actually have to sit with it. You have to feel it. But then once you've done enough work on the certain events, that's when you can sort of alchemise out nuggets, bro, and pull out the energy you need from it and go, I'm going to chop it up my own way. I'm going to take things out of my life that were meant to be things that made me stay stagnant in that lifestyle. But the beauty of being able to see things in the struggle, bro, is take things out that you need, put it into your own play, bro, and use it for what you need and what you know not to do. Yeah. And I think that's the biggest thing I've learned on my healing journey, is that I can sort of alchemise whatever the fuck I want that's happened bad in my life, look at it from a different lens, and suck out the good from it, bro. Yeah. There's always a good, there's always a lesson, there's 100%. Always something, bro. So yeah. I think that's a big thing that's sort of opened my eyes on my healing journey, is that your experiences are only viewed bad if you allow it to be that way. Yeah, 100%. You choose your emotions, right? Like, yeah, you could be a victim of the experience, or you can learn from it. That's the word, but victim. It's such a big word. I couldn't live in myself playing victim for what my father and my mother went through and that, bro. But they just did what they could best for us with what they had at the time, bro. Yeah. And if they could have looked at the life and been a father the way me and my brothers do, they would have. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. They obviously had their traumas and all that growing up, but family's big to me, bro. Like, I come from a big family, bro. I've got 4 brothers, fucking infinity cousins, bro. Yeah. Like, you know how it is, but I just held it close to me when I went on this healing journey with joy, that I promised myself that I will commit to being the best person I can be. And whether that upsets people or not, I don't care. Yeah. But it's more so for the fact of, like I said, I don't want my kids going through... Obviously, I'm going to let them go through their journey in life when they're going to fuck up, whatever they do, get on the bags, whatever. But I know, like, the avenue of when it comes down to if they're going to sell drugs or if they've done too much of it, like, I can actually be there as a bubble, do you know what I mean, to soak up and give them the lessons that I've learned. And I think that's the beauty of my journey, is that I can actually do that. I'm a dad.
Yeah.
And I can show up for him, and as long as I'm in my headspace, bro, like, it's just a fucking endless challenge, man.
Yeah. What do you like? It's a great mindset to have because the same. I've talked about it a few times. Like my dad's been my greatest teacher.
Yeah.
Not for the good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, and for the good stuff too. I don't want to take any credit away.
Yeah.
Either, but yeah, like I'm sure that your biggest lessons and things that you've wanted to teach your kids is things that you've been taught not what to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right, bro. But that's like the best mindset to have about it. Not the victim mindset is the why me. That's a victim mindset, but it obviously takes guts to be able to look at like things that you've been through in that manner, like what not to do in that. But yeah, like I said, like I'm on this journey to make sure that my kids, even my nephews and all that, like they see this is how you live a good life, bro. I might not have $1 million in the bank, bro. I might not have the flashiest car or nothing, but I know I've got a good, clean fucking heart, bro.
Yeah.
And like that's because I show up every single day. And I do, and it might seem boring to other people, but this is my best life, bro.
Yeah.
I'm the healthiest I've ever been, happiest I've ever been, and most consistent. And like them three things, bro, like that is for me, that's a good life, bro.
Yeah.
Happy, healthy, and consistent. And I think truly for my boys, bro, like as kids, I think they see things more instead of hearing you tell them what to do. So like, and that's why I'm so big on just taking action and being self-driven, bro, and just showing up every day, because the more they see me do that, the more they're going to adopt my actions, bro.
Yeah, actions speak louder than words.
Yeah, exactly right. All them like little cliche quotes you hear, they're so true.
Yeah.
Bro. Like,
100%.
Because you've heard them a million times, people think they've lost value, but like when you actually back it up with action, it is so true, bro.
Yeah, 100%. So I love it. Yeah, like talk more about. So you grew up with like 5 of you boys.
5 boys.
Must have been tough as for your mum to have to manage 5 boys, especially as teenagers as well. Oh, I mean, young boys in general, as you would know, would be tough. But as a single mum, that must have been hard.
Yeah, but look, I'll go back into depth about mum, bro. Excuse me. She was fucking everything, bro. Like,
yeah.
Excuse me, everybody. 1 second. Yeah. Like, credit to her, bro, because we were fucking hungry, fobs, fucking needed shit every day, like, and we never went without, bro. Never went without. Like, she always provided and that. But yeah, definitely. Like, I look back at it now. I think it was a blessing that there was so many of us, because like we could all lean on each other in a way, in a sense, in that. But yeah, for her, like I've got 3 boys, bro, and they're with their mother most of the time, and like I have my challenges when I have them and that, but like 5 boys, bro, like consistently and showing up and never sort of had time for herself, like that is where my biggest inspiration comes from, bro. It's like I believe I've got my mother's heart in me, just the way I am and how I operate through life, bro. But obviously she passed away, I think it was 2016, and that was like probably one of the biggest pivotal moments in my life, because at that time I was sort of in like a similar mindset that I am now, healthy as fuck, like lean, happy, healthy. But at that time, when she did pass away, I didn't really process it. Yeah. But it got me about 18 months later.
Yeah.
So like I didn't fully physically, mentally, emotionally accept it. And then it just started creeping in about 12, 18 months later, of like getting on the bags. But then I fell right off, bro. I fully just turned 180 from like when she did pass to the 18 month down. You would not know you would never have known who was who.
Yeah, right.
But that, like, losing her was obviously a heavy hit, but I think that's my message now. Like, having things that happen in life, bro, you've got to deal with them if you want to sustain the best version of you, bro. And that was probably the biggest lesson of, it's okay not to be okay, to end up being okay, bro.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. But yeah, that's when I started using drugs, bro. Like, started selling drugs, started being a savage in all the worst ways, because I hadn't emotionally dealt with the loss of mum. But after, obviously, my first journey of rock bottom on drugs and that, which most people around this area have all been there, bro. No judgment, whatever, but that was when I first started looking internally, though, like when I hit rock bottom on the gear of like just journaling, like spirituality, like understanding emotions and studying like the mindset, bro. And like I mentioned to you before we started, like to get to where I am now, literally that was the first pivotal moment of when I hit rock bottom after losing mum, where I'm like, fuck, I'm nowhere near who the fuck I want to be. And then for 4 or 5 years since then to get to where I am now, bro, it hasn't just happened since I started seeing joy 12 months ago. It's been a journey since like that first 4, 5, 6 years ago to get back to the best I've been now.
Yeah.
So it's funny, like, everyone always says it takes you about 5 years to become like your best mentally, physically, and that's how I feel today.
Yeah.
I just feel like the best I've ever felt because I've done the work internally, bro. Like I said, it come down to journal. Like you understand spirituality, and you know that it's just no one else's game but whatever you feel inside, bro. But that's when like a whole nother world opened up for me, bro. Like when you diving in and understanding mindset, emotions, like the universe, the laws of the universe, like all that kind of, and like energy. Like I studied Joe Dispenza, like just
so good.
But that's what rock bottom brought to me was, oh, motherfucker, you're broken, you're dismantled, everything outside of you ain't working, and that's what spirituality does, bro. It takes you in, and then it's an endless game, bro. You're just finding out new shit every day, and it's fun now because I've done like the hard part, but like everything's just like so interconnected in a sense, bro. And that's the main thing I've taken out of my journey is that I always had the answers inside me. I just allowed too much outside of me to distract me, but that's still my fault. It ain't everything.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's nothing out there's fault. It's my fault, but it's just fun, bro. It is fun, bro. It's hard initially. But it's fucking fun.
Yeah, I love the learning part of it. Like I got real, looking back now, I got real lucky because of COVID and the lockdowns. Like that's when my healing journey started. So it just had the big epiphany that, just a bit of an awakening. Yeah. I was locked inside by myself for months because they're in Melbourne. So I couldn't go out anywhere. I couldn't go and get on it. And
what did you learn, like, when you first started? Like, was it, like, because that's what spirituality does to you, is, like, they're like epiphanies. Yeah. You have, like, moments of just, like, well, what the fuck's this? I want to know that. Yeah. And the next week it could be something else. And the more you dig, bro, the more you find out. And the more beautiful shit gets, don't you think? Yeah. So that's just the way I view it now, bro.
Mine was, I was just watching some documentary that was, like, making its way around. Like, March 2020. And it just, something that I saw hit me like boom, and I was like, oh shit. Yeah. And just the veil dropped and I was like, holy shit. And it was, I went straight to the deepest part of the rabbit hole, talking about the government and all of that and Hollywood and I was like, oh my fucking God, my world's just been blown. Yeah, mate. And I couldn't go out, couldn't go anywhere, gyms are closed, so I had insomnia and doctors wouldn't give me sleeping tablets.
So you were just on?
Yeah, because they wouldn't give me any because they thought, oh, it's mental health, he's gonna take too many or something. I was like, I just want to go to bed. Like, but I couldn't, so they were like, nah, just have a warm bath, have some food. I was like, that's the fucking dumbest thing ever. So I downloaded TikTok and I was just got into the spiritual TikTok and I started doing yoga every morning and reading books like Tony. I remember I'd still got Master the Game by Tony Robbins. I had that in 2020. Think and Grow Rich, all of that stuff. So 2020, I hadn't read a book since high school and even then I didn't want to read it, Specky McGee was all I was reading.
Specky McGee, classic.
But I was just reading books and I didn't have, couldn't go anywhere. So I didn't have time to go out and, feel shit about myself all for a few days. So I was just doing yoga every day. I went to, got Bunnings, click and collect because you couldn't go into Bunnings. And I bought poles and bags of concrete and plastic buckets and made weights. And I'd work out for 3 hours a day because I had nothing else to do.
I fucking rate that, bro.
Yeah, I had memories come up from, 5 years ago. And I had resistance bands from Kmart delivered so the weights were too light because you could only, it's fucking big blocks of cement.
Look at you go.
And I'd strap it down and just go hard, go for a walk around. I lived on Sweetwater Creek, so I could go to Oliver's Hill and all that.
How good.
And but I had groin issues, so I couldn't run. So I was just walking and just training 3 hours a day.
And in tune with yourself.
Yeah. And that's all I did was internal stuff and then work on my body. Yeah. Didn't drink because I didn't socialise.
Did you feel yourself get obsessed with it as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get obsessed with the spirituality and that kind of field of your mindset and that, bro, because you just start trying new things. Like,
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's like, all right, well, fuck, like you said, you stayed in tune with yourself, but I like the sound of that, so I might flow with that. And then bang, it might be the thing you needed at the time, and then you just run with it, bro.
Yeah.
But like, spirituality for me, man, it's just like, first it was a shadow work, like figuring out why I've been operated, why I'm on drugs, and then like you lean on, like I said, like the Mel Robbins, Tony Robbins and that to understand the mindset. But it's just like an endless game, bro. Like, and it's like putting in work training. Like the more you put into it, bro, the better you feel internally, man.
Yeah.
And you're obviously spiritual as well, but like your outer world reflects how you feel
100%.
inside, man.
Yeah.
And like, it's hard to explain to people that aren't in tune with like their spiritual side and that, but like even rolling in today, bro, like I've got these 3 angel numbers, bro, 327, and I'm like roll in. I went and got a quick Red Bull, and I pull up, and the car pulls up next to me. And what number do you think it is? 327. I'm like, I needed that right now.
Yeah.
I needed that, but they're just messages from the universe, bro. That through the matrix, that there's fucking like a higher source, bro, and I truly believe that.
Yeah.
And people can call me the Lulu, whatever, but it's fucking real, bro.
But even if we're crazy, delusional, we're happy. So
happy.
who's the idiot? You know?
Fuck you.
That's how I feel though. It's like, because I also think that, fuck, are we the idiots for grinding this hard where people are happy just living their boring life?
Yeah.
Like, just work, go out, blah, blah, blah. But nah, I'm fucking happy doing what I'm doing.
And like you said, bro, you're happy, man. And if I'm fucking Delulu and we're Delulu, they'll see in a few years, bro, when it all fucking pays off, man. Like, and I think, honestly, bro, like, from what I've studied from the mindsets of, like, Mike Tyson, John Jones, Conor McGregor, and, like, the way they manifested, bro, and spoke things into reality, they would have sounded so delusional when they weren't nowhere near where they were, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the difference I took out of, like athletes that were at the peak of their game, bro.
Yeah.
They fucking believed it long before it happened.
Conor McGregor one's crazy. He talks about, like, the exact, like, round, how he's going to knock the bloke out, and then done.
Literally, bro, and how he was going to do it.
Yeah,
But he was massive on, like, visualization, bro, and manifesting and like putting himself in the fight before it even happened, bro.
Yeah.
And like he rehearsed it over and over again, and like if you want to call that delusional, look at the results he got out of it, bro. So you just whatever spirituality is to you and me and anyone else, bro, you sort of know though the people that are on a certain level with it, and you just vibe, bro.
That's it.
Oh, you get it? You get it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's just energy, bro. But yeah, there's obviously the dark sides, I believe, to spirituality, that fucking, like the shadow work and that, bro.
Yeah, I'd love to talk about a few things coming up for you there. That's so
definitely,
cool.
bro. So the main, where do I start? Like, shadow work's like, you can go back to all your childhood traumas and all that, but my main thing was like my split from my boy's mum. That was like the pivotal moment for me, because like I said, I went down the route of drugs and alcohol for the first few months, but that's when, I say 10, 11 months ago, I met Joy Heisenberg. She works out of Seaford. Shout out to Joy. She's the fucking best, bro. She changed everything for me. But yeah, so that was like I said, I've done the work for the last 4 or 5 years of figuring out why, journaling, mindset, studied, whatever. But she gave me the confirmation that I'm not fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, she was someone that I could lean on. I think I'm north of 12, 13 sessions, bro, with her. I'm hitting 15 soon. So, like, after the first 2 or 3 sessions with her, we noted that, I've been through this and this and this. But after, like, session 3, it was like, what the fuck are we going to do about it? But every session then is just, let's do something about it. And that's sort of given me the rev up, and I gave her like all my beliefs and the things I've worked on the past 4 or 5 years in my spirituality side. And like we sort of just went through everything, and every session was just like click, click, click. And that's what sort of just turned my whole life around in such a quick way, because I've already done most of the work on myself. I was trying to figure out why I was fucked up at this point. But she was like the mother that sort of needed at the time, do you know what I mean? That gave me like the confirmation, like, you are this person, so go fucking do it. Every session was just a growth. But like I said, the first 2-3 sessions we went through my traumas, and she did some healing on me, and we spoke about them and that, but it sort of just quickly turned into, you can't fucking do nothing about it now. It sort of turned my mindset just into a savage attitude of, let's just fucking be the most best beautiful person you can be. And like, that's my main message, bro, is regardless of what you've been through, you go do the work, but the quicker you can accept and take ownership that you can't do nothing about it, you can sort of ease your way into convincing yourself that I'm going to fucking do this. And that's just where I'm at now, bro. Like, I don't really look back too much no more, because I believe I'm in a flow state. Like, I've dreamt of living this healthy lifestyle for years, bro. Like, sober, training every day. And because I've done the work, there's no actual luggage in me. So, like, the way I move through life now is not heavy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't have anything weighing me down no more, but there's not one thing that weighs... And, oh, mate, it could be a fucking jam my finger on with the hammer at work, maybe, like, but as long as I'm, like, staying tuned with what it is I want to do, but I rarely look back anymore. Like, and I think that's the biggest lesson I've learned, is just being able to have that tunnel vision on something long enough to where it ends up manifesting right in front of you, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm a big believer on that, bro. Just staying in tune. But yeah, she changed the game for me, man, literally. And the funny thing is that my first childhood trauma, obviously with my old man and mum, seeing what we saw, was in Seaford.
Yeah.
And Joy's based in Seaford, so it's funny how I did a big circle, been everywhere throughout my life, but went for the healing right back in Seaford.
Yeah.
Bro. So I find that funny with how the universe
Where
works.
in Seaford?
She's just facing the Peen Highway, off Lorna Street. You know, right near where the new Starbucks and that is.
Oh, across the road.
Across the road, bro. Have you had the new Starbucks?
No.
Bro, fuck, man, I'm going to blow out. Bro, they're dangerous, man. Had 2 mockers yesterday. Fucking hell, man, they're killer.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because I go that way for work and, like, gyms that way, so it's on the wrong side of the road for me.
I should have bought you one, bro. They're deadly, man.
That's all good.
White chocolate mocha, bro, the grande size, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to delete that out of my head.
Yeah, well, I was like at RMIT in the city, like, the last 3 years, and there's a Starbucks at the train station. Melbourne Central, so get off.
Deadly,
big ass coffee, full of sugar, but bro, it tastes so good.
In one cup, man.
Yeah.
But fuck, you got to enjoy that shit, bro.
Yeah,
definitely.
Like, getting rid of all the vices. Yeah. There's something's got to give.
Oh, babe, like, I'll be honest with you. As much as I preach that my life's fucking this amazing, beautiful thing, bro, I still suck the shit out of my banana vape, bro. I snack at midnight every night. Like, I doom scroll. Like, I'm so far from fucking perfect, but like, yeah, it's funny how people may perceive me that, he thinks he knows everything, but I don't fucking know nothing. And I don't try and act like I know everything, but I know what I need for my journey and what makes me happy. But like we had that conversation, but how people want to perceive you, it's got nothing to do with nothing to do with what we think, bro. And I just think that's, like we said, bro, it's such a big thing that holds people back from being their best and truest self, is like what they think of other people's thoughts, man. And it's sort of sad in a way.
That's like, a kind of a good reflection if people want to do shadow work, is what are you judging them for? What is it in you that's making you have that thought about them? Because like, look at them talking about healing and that. It's like, because you're scared of healing yourself, so you're bringing them down for doing it because you wish you could do that. Yeah, bro. And like more reels than that. Like, the running shit you see every morning, that shit's easy, but when I go to talk there, it's fucking hard, bro. And it might look like I comes across easy, but it's fucking hard putting yourself out there like that. So for the world, it's fucking hard, right? Yeah, it would be like, it's so good that you post stuff online, you're talking, like, you know how many times I crossed that out and started again?
Bro, there's like 10, 30-second videos that I'm stuttering and shit. But yeah, like, it's just something I'm passionate about, bro. Like, and like we mentioned before, like, the reason why, if you do get a negative view, bro, which we're never going to find out, whether people give a fuck or not, and we don't really give a shit, but I believe for males that healing and that, excuse me, is because it's hard to do for males, because there is such a belief system on that you've got to be hard as leather throughout your whole life, bro, and it's you're a soft cock if you do talk about your emotions and your battles that you've been through in life, but like you do consistently, bro. There's so many people that are pushing the message now, but what my belief is, men that can't approach it are because they're stuck in that thought process of, I'm hard as leather, bro. But you have to have a soft approach. You've got to be soft to approach your emotions, bro, and willing to get to the other side with the soft approach consistently, bro. Yeah. You cannot physically, emotionally, mentally go into healing with the hard exterior. That's just ego, bro.
Yeah.
You can't have, and I believe it's the hardest thing I've ever had to confront, bro, is all the shit I put myself through, people I loved once upon a time, because you're facing all the things that were like the hardest things you thought you'd never get through head on.
Yeah.
And you have to, you can't just skip a beat. You've got to go through it, you've got to see it, you've got to feel it, and you've got to move through it and then accept it, bro. And then once you get to the other side, you go to the next thing. And you just keep looking back, and that's what I've done in the last 10 months, bro. Is just look back, all the things I fucked up in my life, put my heart into it, processed it, felt it, accepted it, took ownership, and then moved on. And that's what I was saying before, there's nothing I can fucking do about it now. So I'm going to riddle myself on, go to the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. And now I'm at that phase, well, there's little left in internal work I've got to do, but let's just show up and be the most beautiful, happy, best dad, person, friend I can be, bro.
Yeah.
And that's all I want to do, bro.
Yeah. I think it's super important, like, you know, you're talking about before, like, the spiritual side and, like, the healing side, there's a lot of feminine elements that you need to embody as well.
Yeah.
And because the feminine is the emotional, caring,
gentle,
that gentle side, and then the masculine is the rational, fucking get shit done. And you said it perfectly before. It's like process the emotion first, then make a plan and fucking move forward. That's like, let the feminine come in and go, it's all right. It's okay that you've been through all this shit. It's all good. And then the masculine's like, now what the fuck are we gonna do about it?
Yeah, bro. Literally feminine to masculine, feminine to masculine. Like, and like that is the soft approach, is allowing your feminine side to hear your feelings and like see your feelings, bro, in one. And like you said, approach, the next step is get the fuck back into masculinity, cruise on. Then the next thing, feminine approach, masculinity, cruise on, bro.
Yeah.
It's a fucking really good way to put it.
Yeah, it's like in life, man. You know, you fall off your bike, your mum's going to kiss your knee and go, you're all right, good to go. And dad's like, get back on, go again. You're
exactly
all good.
Right, bro. There is power, though, in feminine energy, bro. Like, and I've found myself, like, I've more so, like, I approach myself more calmer now, bro. Like, my whole life, just everything's a lot more calmer, bro. There's no friction, and that comes down from having a soft, gentle approach with myself through my journey. And like all my relationships now, bro, are similar to this. Like, I've rarely have small talk, bro. Like, I really, and I want it that way.
Yeah.
And I've crafted myself to have friendships and relationships like that for a reason, bro. Because I just take things for face value now. But if there's no depth, like, I won't go into it, bro.
Yeah.
As a relationship, and that might sound corny and selfish and arrogant, but like, I just don't fuck with it, bro. If you don't increase me, you decrease me sooner or later, bro. Yeah. And it's a ruthless game, but like I said, you align with people like ourselves along the journey, bro, and the universe will gift you with people on the same frequency, bro.
Yeah. So I was just thinking, that it come to me, if you're driving in a car, you don't say if it doesn't increase, you decrease. If you're sitting in your car idling, you're still burning fuel. Yeah. But like, at least if you're in drive, you're going forward, or if they're pulling you back, they're pulling you back. But if you're not going 100%. Anywhere, they might not be pulling you back, they might be keeping you still, but you're still burning fuel. Yeah, like, you're still wasting time.
That's such a good way to put it.
Yeah.
But it's just it's a sort of clean out my journey. Like, I had to go back through things and just literally, I took a shovel, bro. I took a shovel and I'm like, I'm fucked up, I'm hurting, I'm in pain, but let's just dig out everything. And I remember the email I sent to Joy. I said, I've got a shovel that I'm gonna fucking dig out every single thing that I believe is wrong with me, and we've done it, bro. It's like I said, it's the most confronting, humiliating, shameful, whatever you want to call it in the time, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done, bro, because there's no weight in my movement now, bro. There's no like, and I don't know whether you can feel it or not. I had a lady friend actually compliment me the other day, like, your whole aura has changed, and like, you view yourself like that, bro. You can never have like an opportunity to view yourself like that. But I think that's, out of the last 10 months, the best compliment that I've ever received, because your aura is your energy, bro. And I just want to show up as true as I can to whatever my journey is at the time, man. But like I said, I'm at that fun stage now where people know this is what I'm doing, and I'm just going to keep fucking continuing to do it, bro. And without expectation, though. Like, I'm not chasing any kind of result. I'm just literally showing up and being the best I can fucking be every day, whether you like it or not, bro. And like I said, you attract people along the journey, like yourself. And,
Yeah.
and you just grow in that manner, man.
It's funny you say that. You know, I sent Dan a photo the other day, actually, I was at another thing. I sent him a photo the other day. I'm driving behind this car, and it was Joy's car. I've never met her before.
Bullshit.
And it's got her business on the back. And I was like, I took a photo. I'm like, oi, no way.
Yeah, bro. It's how the universe like works.
It's crazy. And then, Dan and Liz are on this retreat in Bali, right? Mm-hmm. I get a mate send me a photo. It's Dan and Liz in a fucking thing in Bali.
Bali?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
And the guy in the photo that sent me it, he was on the podcast, I was on his, and he's into like spiritual healing as well. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, bro.
Small world.
That's
but your energy, like they're 8 hours away and they're together now.
Yeah,
like,
bro. That is like the universe doing its magic.
Yeah.
I love that shit, bro.
Because he's from Frankston, so they live, 15 minutes away, never met, go to another country, bang, you're in the same place.
Same place, man. It's crazy how the universe works like that, bro.
Yeah.
Synchronicities and that, man.
Yeah.
Big believer on all that, bro, for a reason. And, it's just a fucking big journey, bro.
Yeah.
And it's endless, man, like spirituality. Like, I still find myself, bro, and I'll be honest with you, the biggest hit for my spirituality, bro, came after when I smoked a joint once, bro. That was I've never been a big weed smoker, but when I first hit rock bottom, I'm like, fuck, I'll try it. And I would have a couple puffs of a joint, bro. But then it would just unlock like this fucking side of me of like, whether it be ADHD or whatever it was, bro, I'd be up to like hours in the morning, bro, just trying to figure out what it was about me. But then that's when I learned how to astral project, bro.
Yeah, true.
Learn how to like, so I could process like if something bugged me, I'd fully be able to just like reset my whole system. Like that night I had a little smoke, bro, journal about it, and then it'd be done with. Do you know what I mean? So I don't promote it, and I never will promote things outside of yourself to heal, but. Yeah,
it was a tool that worked for you at the time.
Bro, it worked for me, but it never stoned me, bro. I never laid there, watched TV. I don't watch TV, bro.
Yeah.
But like I used it to really dive into myself, and it was fucking crazy. Some of the shit I could do on it, I don't do it no more, but like learning how to astral project, bro, and that shit's next level, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a deep side of spirituality, and it's fun, bro.
Yeah, dive into that. Let's talk about your experience with astral projection. Because Dan's was pretty crazy as well. Yeah.
I believe my take on astral projection comes down to how much you can visualise, bro. If you can actually do it natural, like visualise and meditate, like a certain view on your life, bro. Like before I go to bed, bro, this is a true fact. I'll put my headphones in, put my favourite tunes on, and visualise myself on that treadmill, walking to the treadmill, because it makes it easier for me in the morning to have got myself there in a sense. But visualisation's massive, bro. But I believe, because I've been able to do it since I was a young kid, bro, put myself in a different circumstance because I didn't enjoy where I was at that time before I went to bed, bro. I've always been able to visualise in a
Bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm literally about to drop a podcast tonight, and I'm talking about, I reckon people are good at that sort of stuff because they wanted to leave the circumstance that they were in.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, crazy.
Literally, bro.
Yeah.
So I would, not like I said, but I fucking loved my childhood, but I always knew that there was better out there. Like I could create a better life for myself and that. So I used to like lay in bed, used to be on the bottom bunk, my little brother on the top bunk, and I just visualise, bro, for hours, bro. I used to create these houses and shit, like going off tennis courts and that, literally, bro. And but I believe astral projection comes back to how much you can create visually out of your imagination, bro. And I used to have a smoke of a joint, bro. After I used to get everything off my chest from the day, bro, I used to just lay there with my headphones in, bro, and literally, like, just travel everywhere, bro. Literally, like, been to, like, Empire State, like, fucking New York. Like, the last one was even, like, I was travelling on a snowboard, bro, and then I was doing, like, this ramp, and then, like, big tsunami waves, like, just crazy shit, bro. Just projecting myself, travelling and that. But I do believe it comes down to visualisation, bro. How much you can see with your eyes closed and create, bro.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing I've learned along my journey, bro, since I started 5-6 years ago, is visualisation. Your brain doesn't actually know the difference from what's real and what's not real, bro. So I just ran with that, bro, and I just promised myself for years, bro, I'll just visualise a better life and better life and better life. And, well, I feel like I'm doing all right at it right now, bro. Living healthy, happy, bro. But yeah, definitely visualisation's definitely, I think, the key window for people to want to astral project and that. But I haven't done it for a little bit, because I haven't smoked weed for a while, but I would like to try to get without the weed, bro. Without the weed.
I've spoken to people about it, and it is like it's a muscle.
Yeah,
the more you practice. I'm terrible with visualization.
Or like imagining.
Yeah. Like really struggle with that sort of stuff. But yeah, I've spoken to a few people about it. A few people tell me like drawing's really good, like using colour as well, and then just haven't given it the time. I've really been struggling with any sort of spiritual practice because I've been doing so much other stuff. I've kind of been letting my own mindfulness stuff take a back seat. Like I've read a book twice since I've been back in Melbourne, and that's like 4 months. Haven't had time to sit.
Yeah. Hey, you're at that point now where this is the lifestyle that you asked for, bro.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. I've been scrolling though, like, so, I'll be in bed and I'm like,
one eye
don't have the energy to read, but I could dedicate more time if I really wanted to do it. Yeah. But
you're just a busy man, bro.
Yeah.
It's good though that you can recognise that you've like that you haven't been putting in certain, because you can always get back though if you've recognised that.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? You can always get that back when you want to. But
for sure, it's funny. I was talking with Chloe Tate last night. She's like, I'll drop those books off to your house today. Yeah. She was drinking. They're not here. So I was that's funny. I was like, I'll message you in the morning. I was like, we'll see.
Oh, I love that.
But I'll hit her up.
How do you go? How are you sober run?
Yeah.
How long have you been sober?
December 2023.
Yeah.
Was when I was like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
And then went up north, Northern Territory, won a grand final in March. So I was like, all right, I won't drink the Saturday night. I want to like soak it in.
So what's that, a year and?
Yeah, it'll be
6 months.
Yeah, it'll be 2 years in December. So a year and a half. Yeah.
Fuck,
but I've had one or 2 days.
Yeah, that's going
Sunday,
off,
Monday.
bro.
Yeah.
How do you feel? What you feel like, man?
Best I've ever felt.
Yeah.
The only time I've had poor mental health in that period was after I drank. Like had mad anxiety afterwards.
Yeah.
Because I had to. So we had the Saturday night, didn't drink. Sunday, Monday went hard. Like went real hard.
Had to, bro.
But no, the funny thing is, I regret it. Like I didn't. It wasn't worth it.
So did you when you won the flag? Did you go through a thought process of I don't need it?
I was actually anxious about drinking because of how shit I knew I was going to feel.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, I didn't even feel more connected to the guys on my team anyway.
Yeah,
like we didn't, because you're out on the town, you're not even with them.
Yeah.
And I was like, it was a weird feeling. Like I didn't actually feel that good winning the flag. I had more fun in the journey, funnily enough.
Yeah, exactly right, bro.
Because I knew those guys for that season, but it's not like I've been playing with them my whole life.
Yeah.
It was really awesome to get there and win it. But and then after that I was like, fuck, I didn't need a drink. Like,
so that would be the last lesson for you then?
Yeah, it was a reminder. I'm like, I'm done. Like, like last night I was out, all night. I was out till 1:30 sober with at a function where they had free piss.
That's a flex, but to me personally, I think that's such a flex now that. Like you're not even having to battle like the itch for a drink either, bro. Like you're there. You know? And people try and get sober like that for years, bro.
But I did that too, though. Yeah.
What's that?
Like it was hard.
Yeah, hard, bro. Yeah, hard. And I feel like I've just finally reached that point as well. My last big night was with Tonga. Funnily enough, bro, we went out and had dinner and that, and we just fucking went for I went for like 2 days, bro. And like after that, because that's when I started my training journey and started like logging and that. I'm like, got to like 6 weeks in, I'm like, I feel like I need a fucking drink a night out. Did it, and then I fucking like the same. I hated it, but and it hurt more because I knew I had more purpose in everything else I was doing. But since then, bro, and I don't see myself ever because I truly don't socialise with anyone that's around it anymore. Like, obviously I've got family and that and all that, but if you invite me out to a bar and that, you will not see me. I'm just, in a weird way, just consistently locked in, but in a healthy way, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like in a...
Yeah, because you're working towards a purpose. It's not like it's rap. It's like I'm locked in for a greater good.
That's probably the best word for it, bro, is that it is a purpose. Like my journey's purposeful now. And like I said before, I don't actually know what I'm doing, but I know when the road ahead isn't clear, that it's what you're meant to be doing, because people that are chasing their dreams, bro, don't know what the fuck they're doing to get there. They're just winging it as they go. And I just as long as I'm not fucking on the piss and bags, bro, because I'm a pig, man. Like, I'm a fucking animal.
Yeah, I didn't have an off switch.
Yeah, I'm the same, bro.
Yeah.
Most people are. One ain't enough, 2 bags ain't enough, 3, you fucking got to go to work in an hour, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just deadly, bro.
Yeah.
And I just can't hack it anymore. That's when I'm a little bitch. Is when I'm hungover, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch, bro. I can't even look at my phone enough.
No, same.
Yeah,
same.
I'm scared of everything.
That's literally, so yeah, I had that one drink, or one couple of days.
Yeah.
And felt shocking afterwards. I had to move out at 9 a.m. the next morning. So I was like...
Were you grotty?
Yeah, it's terrible. No, actually, I spent, it was Sunday, Monday, so Tuesday got home at 5 a.m. Stayed in bed all day, had vertigo, anxiety, couldn't look at my phone. I don't have TV. I was just staring at the roof like my phone.
Sweaty and dark.
Yeah. And then 9 a.m. guys coming in like, hey brother, like I'm moving, like cleaning your house out. I had to move and then go to work that day. Started work at 11 luckily, but had to move all my stuff out, go to work, dripping sweat, pouring all the piss out.
Thinking about everyone, thinking about you.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm in a customer service role. Like I'm talking to people and I'm like, they're asking me the most basic question. I'm like, what are you asking me to solve the problems of the universe? I don't know, man. Like my brain can't work at the moment.
Bro, it's such a fucked up feeling, bro.
Yeah.
When you go too far.
Like, and it's like, what did I say? It was probably nothing, but I'm like, I don't want to reply to that message.
Yeah,
That's too much. How are you? Nah, fuck. Right.
Yeah, bro, hurting, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, but it's good to know now, though, that you're fully there, but that's a fucking real life flex, man. But I think being your best, bro, you have to be sober.
100%.
No, when you make it and you're a billionaire, you can do both sides or whatever, like when you've actually made it. But
well, when you don't have to go to work for the next 5 days a week, you can recover.
They party harder than anyone anyway, bro.
Yeah.
They get that, like, but when you're on your journey, I just think it is like a non-negotiable, bro.
Yeah.
To be your best, because like we said, it just fucking ruins you. Takes away everything. You don't want to eat well. You don't want to go to the gym. You're scared of your alarm.
Yeah.
Like, you're just fucking the opposite of what you're trying to be, bro.
Yeah. But it is a journey. Like 2022, there was a couple periods where I'd take a month or two off. Yeah. And I was just like, nah, I don't want to.
Yeah,
and then 2023, same sort of thing. And then I started doing the like community stuff and beach and breath work and all of that sort of thing. And so I was taking vigor gaps. 2023, I reckon I drank on like 6 occasions. Yeah, that's but January 2020 was my birthday. I was at Rev still fucking 7, 8. I was doing.
Do you miss it?
Huh?
Do you miss it?
Oh, Rev's was fun as. I got a tattoo in my arm.
And all that shit.
Yeah,
that shit was the best.
Yeah, it was fun as. Like I do not regret anything that I've done. Like I loved it. It was fun as. But it was stuff after, like my brain, the anxiety, the calm down, like any of that stuff.
Yeah, bro.
But I did January, I think, like 3 weekends in a row till the sun come up.
Yeah.
And then I had like a break. Then I drank. I had 150 days off. I remember because I had like Australia Day, we camping with the boys, and then AFL Grand Final. Drank for the first time in 5 months. Also, I did Easter.
Yeah.
And then and I was like, felt shit as. I was like, nah, like I'm good. And then went to New Zealand in November, December. Drank then, and that was the last time. Yeah, that's sick, bro. So it's like you were consistent at trying, getting off and away from it, and then it's just like one... Every time was a reminder.
Yeah, and then it's just hit you. That's literally the same as me, bro. I went on a stint, I think 2 years ago, I did 199 days. I fucked up on, bro. I was going to do a year, and I had $1, and then one thing in the bags, I'm like, fuck it. And then that just sort of opened up a can of worms. But I was consistent with it though. Like I would hurt too much. I'm off it for 2 months. And then I'd find myself back in the fucking rabbit hole. I'm hurting, feeling sorry for myself. But I think it was that consistent effort of failing and trying to get away from it that has led us here. Now that we've done it enough times where you know what not to do and where to be. But and I honestly think it's such a flex, people that don't drink, bro. Like I had on that sober run in that 200 days, I bought this program off this bloke. Have you followed him? DRC Fit. He's the one in the shit. Bro. I trained for him for a year, bro. But he's like 7 years sober, bro. And I fucking love cunts that are actually doing it. You know what I mean? They're a different breed, bro. That are actually doing it. And he's all alone, bro. He's obviously he's got his family and friends there, but he's just like created this full fucking lifestyle from being a cook cunt in jail but he's doing what everyone thinks they can do, but he's fully doing it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, credit to him, man. Like I think I saw him post like 2,400 days sober or something, bro.
Yeah, right.
So he's just fucking on fire. But that's like the light I see in people when they're fully sober, bro, is what their potential can be, and they actually go with it. That shit's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
talk about it.
Yeah,
don't do it.
I'm sure you know it as well. Like, as a 15, 16 to 19-year-old playing footy, how many of your mates go, mate, you're a fucking gun, what are you doing wasting your time with drugs and alcohol, smoking? Yeah. Like, people's potential get wasted, and a lot of them, they're ruined by the time they're even 18 because they choose that instead of their potential.
I was the opposite, bro. I didn't drink from... like I said, when I was living in the Pines just around the corner, bro. Went on my fitness journey, fat little fob running around the Pines, bro. I literally never drank until I was about 20, 21. Yeah. And then by the time I was 22, I was dealing. And then by the time I was 23, I hit rock bottom, bro. Yeah. So, like, I literally, in the span of like a 3-4 year window, I understood why motherfuckers didn't touch it, bro, when they were growing up and that. But yeah, that little 3-4 year window didn't drink much, like 18, 19, and then when I got to about 20, when I was at Franks and Dolphins playing footy, that's when like I just started drinking every weekend, and then went back to local, and then on the bags, and then selling and dumb shit. But yeah, my derail happened real quick. And then that 2-3.
So you played VFL?
Yeah, but Scoobies.
Still, either way, like
Scoobies, bro. Yeah, it was good. It was a good experience, bro. Fittest I'd ever been. Ever be, bro. The pre-season I did there, but yeah, that was funny though. Like I'd never, because obviously. Not bragging or anything, stingrays and shit, you know, drinking that. But I took that into Dolphins, but then like after 6 games of Dolphins and that, I just started drinking. Don't blame
just
the
with
Dolphins.
The boys?
Yeah, it's not the Dolphins' fault, but then I fell off by going back to Seaford, and then you just fall into the trap, bro. And literally within 2-3 years, bro, I was cooked. Yeah. Literally cooked, bro. Because I'm an extremist at everything I do. Yeah. Like, not being, I want to do drugs and that, but literally... If I want to do something, I'm going to do it every time I can at my best, and it's not a good trait when there's alcohol and drugs. Yeah. But yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I had no idea that you played at Franks. Like, and yeah, don't discount yourself. It's still VFL. Like, VFL reserves is still crazy. Like, it's still better than, like, you know, Seaford at the time was like MPNFL. Yeah. Before there was the divisions, they were like, you know, they still are a big club. Yeah. Like, it's better than that. So that's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it's good, bro. It's a good experience, bro. But that's where I get like my journey and my healing has only just brought me back to who I've always been, but before I cooked it and that. Like, I've always loved training, being healthy, being at my top of my game, but I've just come out the other end of all my shit, you know what I mean? But I think that's what spirituality does, is takes you back to who you are. You remember who you are, bro. I think that's a big blessing of it. I've just gone back to who I've always been. Yeah. But with all this wisdom about fucking up. You know what I mean? And I think that's the beauty of it.
Would you go back to playing footy?
Nah. No? Nah, I love my lifestyle. I'm in love with my lifestyle now more than I've ever been. Yeah, you know what I mean? And it's simple. And plus more so... No, I don't take anything away from the footy clubs and that, but just the alcohol and that, bro. Like, I'm weak when it comes to that still, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's... No, I shouldn't say, I'll take that back. I'm not weak when it comes to it, but it's just another distraction layer that... I don't think I need in my life right now, but it's the best game in the world, bro. It is by far the best game in the world, bro. It's so fun. And how good are the kids that get drafted, man? Like, crazy. 18 are the best.
That's good, yeah. That's like my kids, man. They want to go out and... They don't really care. They just like want to fuck around and be heroes, and their egos get in the way way too much. Even today they're lost. But I'm like, you guys are better than them. But you'd rather punch on and act staunch than play footy. Yeah. They're from Camden, man. Like,
You remember them little scraps you used to get in, and you meant every bit of it.
But like, it's just like your gun. Like, I'm not that good. I just like kept at it.
So you've got some guns in.
Yeah. They could play. They could play. Like, they would be playing interleague if they weren't
locked in and that.
Yeah, if they locked in and like the league wasn't sick of them getting in trouble, you know what I mean?
Fuck, that could be a little challenge for you, bro. To see what you can do. Like,
that's because like I know that I'm not blessed with athletic ability at all. Like, my skills are, I'm a good kick. But I train hard. I'm locked in, and I don't bring myself down by drinking and stuff anymore. Like that's the other thing. I've I've been playing my best footy since I stopped drinking.
That's sick.
I'm not as inflamed. I recover better. Yeah. I'm good to go.
And
like,
you
I don't miss training.
Yeah, you want to be at training. But
yeah, I love footy. I've never like that's the other thing. When I was their age, I was
obsessed with it.
Yeah, I love training. Like I never had the gym stuff because I didn't have. Like I was always a chubby kid. Like didn't have parents pushing me to do better, but I was still the captain of my team at like 15, 16 because I was there. I showed up. I fucking wanted to be there.
And you've taken it through your whole career. Yeah.
But yeah, these kids are way better than me, and these kids these days are freak athletes
they're
too.
naturally fitter, stronger, better kicks. Oh, that's how I feel the kids I view nowadays.
Yeah,
and they're. And I feel like nowadays the kids that come through that are locked in, they're 10 times more locked in than we've ever seen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the ones that are. Because they have all these knowledge. They have TikTok, they learn about diet, training. They have guys like, do you follow Prime Train?
Yeah,
they have guys that go, this is a program that they have access to AFL quality programs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I believe that. The kids that are coming through now that are locked in, they're as locked in as ever.
Yeah.
Fitter, stronger, healthier. Don't drink. They know what to eat nowadays. But like you said, there's so much access now.
Yeah.
And that's funny you bring that up, like access with your phone and that. Like I had a chat with someone, they're like, oh, what do? You just grab your phone straight away in the morning? I'm like, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what I do, bro? Literally, my alarm will go off on one alarm. I'll grab my headphones and put my music on the second I get up, bro.
True,
and that's like a little life hack I have to get me literally out of bed with my runners on and to the treadie. And it's a funny conversation because people believe you shouldn't touch your phone for the first hour, which I get. I see that side of it all, but you can actually use it to your advantage, bro. And everything, bro, you can use to your advantage. But that's my life hack, bro. Is literally, I'll just literally put my headphones in, and the second my eyes open, I'll put a song on, and then I'm straight on the tree, bro.
Yeah.
Like you see the videos of me running, and I'm looking all sweaty and good and that, but the first 15 minutes, bro, I'm like this, bro. I look like I just had a bonger, bro. I'm like this, bro. So I'll just film the last fucking minute of my run and that. But if you caught my view the first 20 minutes of the run, bro, I'm still waking up. But,
unreal. I just feel like when I go for like long runs, I train, like did the Melbourne Marathon in 2023, and I've had like, you do a long run and you're in your head, like half the time you forget, or half the time I would forget I'm even listening to music, and all the epiphanies and thoughts come to you when you're just like, it's just you pounding pavement or pounding the treadie and just going, you're like, oh fuck, like, and then you're like, I've got to say something.
Yeah, that's right, bro.
Yeah.
How do you go, do you still run in that now, or you just footy training and weights?
Yeah, I got a program, like, shout out to Jacob. That's something else I did this year, like only a month or so ago. I'm like, all right, I got to invest in myself more here as well. I was talking to someone about this the other day. Your body, if it was a business, like, you invest in all the best things to get the best out of your business. If you want that to succeed, if you want your body to succeed, invest in it.
Yeah, bro, that's such a good way to view it.
Doing that, and that's helped heaps. Like even, I've had the best like month of footy. I've had last week was a bit average, but yesterday was good. Since doing that, like actually training, not just bodybuilding, but training towards intentional towards being better at footy, and it's helped heaps.
It's so good, bro, that you're still enjoying your footy and that, man, and you're getting the most you can out of it. Bro. It's so important to like we're all on our journeys and that, but to find enjoyment, bro, in whatever you're doing, man, and like. I know, like, whatever I'm doing, bro, like, I find enjoyment out of, like, getting up at 4. That is my enjoyment, like, knowing that I'm getting up at 4 makes me fucking happy. And, like I said to you before, my life's so simple now, man.
Yeah.
Like, and when it was at its lowest was when there was so much. But there's less now, bro.
Yeah.
Less relationships, less habits, less things that I've got to do.
Less noise.
Yeah, less noise, bro. And that's, like, it's so crazy, though, to simplify it that way now. But that means the answers have always been here, bro. You know what I mean? The answers are always right there or in here, bro, for you to maximise everything. But it's just a fucking endless journey, bro.
Yeah.
And like I'm obsessed with the self-development side of it, because you can never be 100% the strongest or the most ripped, the most jacked or the fittest, like. But it's just improvement every single day, bro. That's the fun part.
Yeah.
That's the obsessive part. But like, I only just sort of viewed myself like, what I'm doing is working. It was this week when I posted a video at the gym, bro. Like for the last 3-4 months training, I haven't really seen much change, but that's because you look at yourself every day. But it was nice to get like, you get your little confirmation tick to yourself when you actually see something of yourself all come together. And I had that this week, so that's just like giving me heaps more drive to just keep going, bro. And you know that feeling. And you hear people say you're doing amazing, but when you see it for yourself, that's like, okay, we're here now. So it's a blessing, bro.
Yeah, that's so good. A bit off topic, but man, I've been thinking about this for years. Like, my mum's from New Zealand. She's like, she's white. Yeah.
I see you Kiwi, bro. Yeah, my bro. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I know that, bro.
Yeah. But it's still silver fins. Yeah.
Talk like this now.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, but like, so, and I grew up in Carrum Downs, man. Just fobs everywhere.
Yeah,
like from wherever. Like, I had kids on my street from like Cook Islands, Samoa.
Bro.
All of that. Like, that's the area we're in. You grew up in the same area.
Yeah.
What do you reckon it is? It's like there's so much pain in that community. Like there's so much trauma. Kids go through stuff, and I'm like, man, why are these kids getting into gangs? Like, look at the way you're built. That's genetics.
Yeah.
There should be at least 5 Islanders in every AFL team getting $1 million a year. Like, you guys are like blessed, but there's so much pain. Like,
we're blessed. We're
blessed.
We're
blessed, like, for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like there's so many kids that I've met over the years, like just who I've been exposed to. Like, it's so good to see you on your journey of healing, and I love like seeing your brother tagged in as well. Tucker's like doing really good. More people need to see it,
of the Islander community,
and all everybody goes, oh, they're so funny, they're always so happy, and it's like, if you saw like a few like their lives at home, some of them are pretty fucking rough.
Bro.
And there's and I saw it heaps with the Indigenous in the NT as well, like, and I also see it with any Aussie, Italian, Greek, any of that. There's obviously like childhood stuff.
100%. Around here, but
around here, so big.
So it's funny you say that, because since I started like promoting my healing journey, my individual journey, bro, like, I've had a lot of Islanders reach out, bro, and it's crazy to think that like they don't see themselves in like a high regard, bro, because like you said, if they put their mind down for even 3-4 weeks, they'd see massive.
Yeah, like you know Lay,
Yeah, bro, he's a man, bro. That motherfucker's jacked as a motherfucker, and he's natty. Like they've got it, bro. They've got that thing, but I think it comes back from like childhood and belief systems, and like there is a stigma around like Maoris and Islanders and that like they don't have enough money and all this shit and that, bro. But like, they're either fat or they're fucking skinny or smoking bongs and shit, bro. There's so much negativity in that little light that I feel like that they can get caught up in it themselves. But I just don't think they've been exposed to like that kind of image, bro. Like, but don't get me wrong, there's fucking heaps of Islanders out there that are fit and ripped in that. But around here, they're like, it's just like a stigma of like just staying in the hood sort of thing. Bro.
Do you feel like the Aussie drill scene is like made that more of a problem, like with 1-4 HP boys and all that? Like, because all the kids on my team all want to be that too. Even all the white kids think they're drillers. And all the young fob kids are like, they're like, they're their idols. They're the idols that they look up to, because they're the only, or not the only ones. So like you said, there's plenty of guys to look up to. Hopefully they got you now that they can see. But they're saying the guys that are making it out the hood, that are making money, are the ones talking about crime and stabbing people.
Bro, exposing the wrong shit. But that's something you bring up, because like I said, I've had a lot of Islanders message me and like, tell me that they're inspired and that, because there is a lot of healing to be done in the Islander community, bro. There is a lot of fears to be faced and things that need to be addressed in that, and because they did have a hard upbringing in a sense, by most Islanders, but like I said at the start of it doesn't have to be your reason why, but you can also change the mould in your family. But that's a big thing. Like I said, I've had a lot of Islanders reach out to me, but I'm sort of gonna put it out there a bit more in my sense of like my nationality, just so that you can get a broader range of like who I can impact, bro. Because I see all the drill shit and that, but like it doesn't even make sense to me, bro. Like you want to be a gangster, but the baddest motherfuckers are the ones. I think it comes with maturity. The ones that show up every fucking day, bro, and do the hard shit, like the training and the running and that. To me, they're the baddest motherfuckers, bro. They're the realest, bro. There ain't no. I'd rather roll alone than with 100 people, bro. Like, I look at groups and gangs now, I'm like, you're soft.
That's why I was like,
You're all
fuck,
soft.
man.
Yeah.
Like, I love Lissy, Jaden Lang, and YP, because Lissy talks about, like, you think that's tough, fucking knuckle up and do it then, you fucking pussy. Like, you need a knife to win a fight. Like,
that's right, bro. Like, but that shit ain't hard, bro.
Yeah.
Being a good dad, being a consistent motherfucker, bro. Like I said, consistency's sexy, bro.
Yeah.
Being a real kind, not hiding behind a ski mask, bro. Like that shit to me, bro. I see through it all, but it's a different. They do have different upbringings and that though, the Islanders. But like I said, that doesn't have to be their reason why they turn out to be the way they are. That you choose to hang out with who you want to hang out, bro. Like I never really associated with Islanders growing up, because I played footy and all that. So a lot of white boys in my life.
Did you cop shit for that then?
Nah, but I did when I moved to the Gold Coast. Tweed Heads, bro. Aboriginals hated.
Really?
Kiwis, bro.
Sure.
Yeah, they hate it, bro. First day at assembly, bro, copped a fucking apple core to the back of the head cone in front of that many people, bro. I'm like, whoa, what have I just got myself into, bro?
Shit.
So I was real racist up there, but I just stayed true to myself, bro, and within 6 weeks, I was my best friend, bro.
Yeah.
That was a big life lesson to learn, like...
Is that just because it's not a big Islander, like,
Nah, Tweed
community
Heads
up there,
is more of an Aboriginal community. Beautiful people, bro. Beautiful. I've still got good friends from Tweed Heads, bro, but it's... I think at that time there was just a lot of racism and that going through with the Islanders and that, because like you do see groups of Islanders and that, and they can be intimidating for people and that, but come up against Aboriginals, bro, they don't give a fuck who you are. Yeah, there was a big stigma up there, but yeah, that was a little life lesson, bro. A little bit of racism and bullying that I went through, but I just knew that as long as I stay myself, they'll end up loving me, and I'm still best mates with like 3 or 4 Aboriginals that are up there, bro. So that was a big life lesson, bro, just to stay true, man. Stay true to yourself, bro. Yeah. But it's a good experience, though. Get a fucking apple core to the back of the head in front of you first day of school, man.
Fucking no humbling,
It was very humbling, bro.
Yeah.
Very humbling. But it also allowed me to... When we actually... It was hectic, bro. It was actually... Because they're very intimidating, Aboriginal people, bro, when they want to be. But I remember, there's actually nothing. We're here now, so let's just try and, like, mould into... like whatever the fuck. So I started playing footy with them, like a rugby. They love rugby up there. So and then I ended up just getting to know them, bro. But that was like a big fear I had to face right then and there for me and my brother, because we weren't leaving, so we just face it. But it's just another. I look back, I've journaled about it, bro, about just staying true to yourself, bro. And eventually, people will see your light. Yeah, you don't need to change for no one.
Yeah. Be the light. Because they're just scared of what they don't know. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's right, bro. But yeah, like I said, that's such a good, valuable lesson, bro, is just not changing. Bro, can I piss? Bro, go for it. Maybe turn the mic off so it doesn't hear you.
What's your go-to coffee?
I love like a caramel latte or a vanilla latte.
They're getting more popular now, bro. I've been drinking them for years and copping shit for years, bro.
Oi. Yeah, bro. If it's a good looking bird or something, like, yeah, I got a long black.
Yeah, bro. What do I order? A fucking caramel chai almond latte, bro. Bro, I've sent that to the boys at work and they're like, what the fuck? I'm not getting that for you. Yeah, bro. I like the flavour, bro. Yeah. I'm all about flavour.
That's dead set. Like, it's like, because, you know, people get a coffee with sugar. It's like, I want to give me a shot of caramel or something. It tastes so good. But yeah, I do feel hard. Like it's like I'm self-conscious about my coffee order. I'll switch up if I feel like they're gonna judge me. I know I shouldn't give a fuck off, but like I said, I'll just go with soy cap. Nah, I'm the same. I'll like dead set change it depending on who it is, and I need to get better at it. Or I'll try and justify it. I'm like, no, I'm just treating myself. I only get this rarely. I don't get this every day.
It's not for me. It's for me, mate. Just doing him a favour.
Yeah, dead set. Is your mic on?
Blue, let me look for the blue copy. Yeah, cuz
sweet.
We're good.
Yeah, that's funny as. Froth the day. But I don't know. I did have a nice long black today, so it was tough.
Fuck, man. I've never had a drink better than the white choc mocha from Starbucks, bro. I wanted to open the lid and swim in it, bro. It was that fucking nice, man. Flavour. It can't be good for you, but fuck. what can you do? What do I have?
That's just a little treat, you know. It's not every day. Or maybe sometimes it is every day, but
Yeah, I'm
worse.
pretty fucking good with my diet, though. Kangaroo, broccoli and shit. But when I open the floodgates, bro, I'm fucking go full islander, bro.
I'm the same. That's funny. You should say that because I'll do the same. I'll be like, I'm a piece of shit tonight. I'm going like you literally. I was watching your story and I was like, that is me. I'm like 2 blocks. I'll be walking down the aisle at Coles and I'll be like, oh, but I want that too. And I'm like, fuck, let's get it all. Like, if I have all the calories tonight, and I'll like eat till I'm sick. Like in COVID, I got down to 70 kilos. I got light as because all I did was train, eat 200 calories, and then on a Saturday night, instead of going out and getting on it, I would get like make burgers, and then I'd buy like 2 packets of lollies, 2 blocks of chocolate, and I was like, if I eat this all now, it doesn't count as tomorrow's calories. There's been times, I remember I had a missus at the time, I spewed. I ate that much.
Too much, bro.
I can't stop myself.
We can never take the chubby kid out of us, bro. I realised that I'll be honest with you, it started like 8 a.m. The first block of chocolate, the minute I woke up on Saturday, I'm like, before I went to the beach, bro, I was like, I'm going to have chocolate. I ate the whole block, bro, in like 5 minutes, man.
I don't know how anyone can not finish a block of chocolate in one go.
Bro, people judge me. Daniel and Lizzie, they can do like a rope and put it away, bro. I'm as soon as that seam's open, bro, that whole block is gone in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And I will go look for the second.
Yeah, same. Because you miss the taste, like, oh, I should have got more. So now I just buy more. Or like, if I do it, yeah.
I'm so glad we can relate then.
Yeah.
That you are Islander.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Surely there's got to be someone, along the lines, I
can't, I'll probably every fortnight I'll fucking unleash, bro.
Yeah.
But like Monday through to Saturday, Sunday, I found my rhythm in that. But you also need it, bro. I think you need it when you're so locked in and that. You need that little bit of an escape, like with your food and that.
Yeah.
But I'd rather chocolate and that than like a fat meal. That's my thing. Like I'd rather smash 2 blocks, eat a bit of ice cream, than actually go out and get a fat meal. Just, I don't know, bro. I've always been a chocolate kid.
True. Bro. I could do either or, but it's all like, because of footy, I'll drive like 45 minutes home, or I'll stay out there at a function or whatever. It's 11 o'clock. I'm like, Macca's drive through HJs or whatever. Yeah. I'm like, I've burned these calories. I'm like, yeah, but you just ate 4,000. It's not the same. But,
it's funny you say that because I had one of the boys who used to play footy with. He's like, fuck, bro, you're training heaps, but I replied with him. I said, thank you, bro, I appreciate it. But I'm actually not. I'm only doing more 35 minutes. I've run probably 6-7 Ks each morning, which is 35 minutes. But I'd say that times 5 or 6. For some reason, I just felt like being honest with him. I'm not even doing more than you do in your 2 Thursday sessions. It just looks like I'm consistently at it. So that's what like I said to you before. I'm not even doing that much. But it's just consistent. And that's what's taken everyone by stride, bro. Consistency. But even you always get, I've only just hit my strides with my consistency now, truly, because I believe I've done my inner work and there's nothing drawing me back to escape my reality. But like you get that saying, like, consistency is key. It actually is. I actually understand it now. It is the key. Even if it's not a session that's full tilt, just showing up with doing a lighter session, bro, it's still a tick, bro.
100%. There's days you don't want to go and you're like, I'll just go go through it, and then you get it done. You're like, I could have just stayed at home and done nothing, but at least I showed up.
Bro. And that's something I've had to sort of because I've always trained, but like I've had to shoot my ego with training and that, because like it's always been 100%, but like I literally just get on the treadie, bro, and I cruise like 4-minute 50 Ks, bro. I'm not fucking blitzing and nothing, but it's just the understanding, this is what I do, bro. Just show up. And of course I get tired, bro. Of course I'm going to wake up before every morning, but the feeling of getting off the treadie is 10 times better than not getting on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you get off, you're like, I've achieved something, I've done it.
And it's only 4:30 in the morning.
And then like you feel good all day, versus if you do the sleep in, you're like, I've already failed myself once today. And then like, I know for me, I'll be hard on myself all day because of that one thing in the morning. You're like, you fucking pissant, you didn't do that.
Bro, it happened to me Tuesday. I fucking snoozed it. I didn't mean to snooze it. I just, I'll get up in 5 minutes, and then next thing it was like an hour and a bit. I'm like, fuck, cunt. But I carried it throughout the whole day, bro. Like But I think that's just a part of the growth of where we're at now, bro, is that you've got a certain standard of living. And I just think, like I said before, consistency is like a sexy thing, bro. A fella or a female that says they're going to do something and they fucking do it.
Yeah.
And it's consistent.
Yeah.
And I don't care if people stick my fat head online, bro, whatever they say. Yeah, you're going to see me again tomorrow. And tomorrow, but it's not for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not for them. So that's the exciting part is just showing up every day, bro. I'm obsessed with that, bro.
Yeah.
Just showing up every day. Not to get a certain view from people, just, I'm doing it. I'm actually doing what I set out myself to do every day.
Yeah.
But
I think that's the best part about showing up online is the accountability. Because then people might be like, oh, he's disappeared.
Yeah, bro, that's the mate. That does keep you going, but truthfully, bro, it does, because I don't use people as motivation because it's not healthy, but you do have them times if you look back at who laughed at you, who doubted you, who fucking said this and that.
Yeah.
So like, I sort of like, if I'm in bed, I'm like, I can't be fucked in the morning. I'll literally use someone or something that pissed me off. Go, fuck these cunts, I'm doing it for them in the morning. You know?
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a savage and not healthy mindset, but sometimes you need it, bro.
So, sometimes you need it. Yeah.
You just suck out whatever you can if you're getting up at 4 every morning. Bro.
Yeah, for sure. I think it is important to have something in there because if life was easy, we wouldn't have to push this hard, but it's obviously something in us that's like, nah, like I fucking got to get up and get it done.
Yeah.
You know, because like that's why I think people struggle through life. Not struggle through life. They just live a boring, monotonous life and they don't try and do the work because they haven't had to deal with hardship.
Yeah,
and I think doing something hard daily, like getting up 4 a.m. to go for a run, going to the gym, do whatever.
Yeah.
It builds more mental resilience for when you do go through actual hard shit. You're like, well, fuck, I got through that,
ready.
so I can do this. Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
And having a strong mindset of going, fuck, I've hit myself in the thumb with a hammer. You go, fuck, like. Suck it up. Rather than going, this fucking bullshit, this fucking job site sucks, this guy's a fuckwit, I have to deal with him. It's like, or you go, all right, it's all good. Like, I'm not here for the rest of the day. I get to go home, have my own life. It's not the end of the world. Where other people, if they don't deal with hard shit, it is the end of the world for them.
100%, bro. If they haven't been through nothing and that is, and it's just true. It sounds like it's rude, but it's fucking not rude. People that can't handle a certain, say, mental, like, stability of things and that, they are the people that sort of haven't had much life experience or emotional breakdown and that. But you hit the nail on the head, bro. You can respond or react to certain things every single day, bro. Like, I've got this little challenge with me at work with this fella that I know he doesn't like me, but that's because the way I operate, bro. I am the happiest cunt in the world, bro. My music's on at work. Like, no matter what's going on the job, bro, I'm happy, bro. But he's just consistently at me, like, trying to get at me. And I'm like, bro, I had to call my dad Friday morning. I'm like, do I respond to him and tell him how I feel? But I think it's just a little test that the universe is giving me. Have I changed? Have I really changed? Because usually I just respond and fucking let the cunt have it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm at a new company. I respect him. It's not my issue with the way he feels and sees me. But like, I had that feeling like, this is a little test now. Do I want to respond in the way I used to, or do I just want to go to my weekend and leave it for Monday and then see how he rocks up and keep rolling with it?
Yeah.
So I'm going through a little challenge with someone at work, but he's a good person, bro, but he's just hard to work with, you know what I mean? And he has these sort of battles with the way my energy's so high every day, which I get it. People that vibrate lower, I would fucking annoy, bro.
Yeah.
It's being happy all the time, bro. But you gotta choose to be happy before you can get happy. You don't just become happy, bro. You got to practice your gratefuls, all the little things leading up to becoming a certain frequency and vibe, bro. But I know that all the work I've put in comes out. Like I said, I got the first compliment about my aura, bro. And like they're big things to know that your work's paying off, bro.
Yeah. So this bloke, do you reckon he's just that upset with his life that he hates seeing someone else living the life that he wishes he had?
I think it has a lot to do, like with what he sees in me.
Yeah.
But I do think, a lot of it has to do with him internally. Yeah. And like, if he sees this, like, whatever, you're a good bloke, bro. Like, I respect you or whatever, but like, there's no, you don't need to come at me the way you come at me, bro. Like I said, there's just if it's a real life thing, bro, in the plumbing industry and that, there's a real fucking thing about like plumbing ego, bro. Like it's a hierarchy ego. I don't give a fuck if you think you're the best plumber in the world, bro. I
Yeah.
just want to come here to get paid, bro. Like,
Yeah.
And it's such a stigma. But he's just got his own little issues he's going through. But yeah, just, whatever it is, I know it's not me. It's internally coming from his end because I'm still like I'm not changing the way I am.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah,
but
yeah, you go.
Yeah, you do like when you vibrate at a high frequency, bro. Like Tonga, for example, bro. She would annoy people that vibrate at low frequencies because she's so out there and energetic and that, and people that can't see her for what she is. But she's the most loved person I know, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
People
yeah.
that vibrate at a high frequency to people that are in stagnant and low frequency, they do your head in.
Yeah.
And I get it, bro. I get it.
Do you find it challenging now being in a trade with living there, a very opposite to a typical tradie?
I do feel like I get viewed. I just feel like because the way I show up, I feel like I do get viewed differently, but... No, I don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm 10 toes deep in it, bro.
Yeah.
Like you either with me or you're not on the train at all.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like this is a one-way train. Like I said, you're aligned with the people that will jump on board. You can get on and off whenever you want, but there's no way I'm stopping, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's just the easiest way for me to put it, bro. Because I'm in a position where, like I said, I'm the happiest and healthiest I've ever been, bro. Like I don't need to change nothing. I just need to keep getting better.
Yeah, and I think people follow on. Like I've talked to so many, like, you know, most people we know are tradies, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But there is a stigma, but it's just because men are fucking hurt and wounded, and they see someone doing better, and they're like, "Fuck, who does this kind of think he is?"
That's what I feel like I get, bro.
Yeah.
Like, from my message I share, that's what I think I shared with you at the start when we first got together. But but obviously it has nothing to do with me. But it's not that I'm trying to say I'm better than anyone.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is what you got to do if you want to maximise yourself, and you've had traumatic experiences. I'm sorry if the way I come across is so full on, and I swear and honest, but like, if you want to get to A to B, listen to what I'm saying, because there's truth in it.
Yeah.
And it might, like Joy said it to me, my last meeting with it, you're a mirror now for people that don't want to do the work, and it's going to either trigger them to be better or trigger them to fucking just not look at you. So, and I can't help how people respond to what I say, but there's truth in everything I put out, bro, and honesty and positivity, and how you take what I say, I have to leave it with you, whether you use it or not, bro.
Yeah.
And that took me a bit to get over at the start of the journey. But now it's just whatever. Like I post something without a result in my head.
Yeah,
like,
take it or leave it.
Yeah. Just whatever, move on. But yeah, there is a stigma, man. But for you to see the change, you've got to change yourself first. You really have to do the work yourself first. And like since I started this journey, bro, like Tucker, he had a little bit of a rough patch for the last few years with his own experiences and that, but he's fucking turned his life around in the last 3-4 months. Obviously, I took the step, and then my oldest brother took the step as well. He had a little rough patch, but he's lost 30 kilos in the last 3-4 months, bro. Tucker's the jacked as he's ever been. But I love that it's all just happened. Not that I'm saying I'm taking credit for what they've done, because it's impossible, but it's nice to know that I took a step and then everything's just flowed, and your whole world mirrors your internal, bro. And it's just amazing that things have shifted in such a major way. When I was at rock bottom after I separated from my boys and their mother, but now things are, like I actually said this to Daniel and Lizzie the other day, for once in my life, life's fucking beautiful, bro. Like, and I've been so used to life being beautiful, and then something's come at me consistently for 30 years, but I've had to be on the back foot. But it's like the last 6 months, everything's just opened up, bro, in such an amazing way. But I've sort of had to humble myself during the week. I journaled about it for a few hours, bro, that it's okay to receive a beautiful life now, bro. You've done the work, so don't look for the thing to come and hiccup you anymore. And the best thing is, I haven't changed from anyone or tried to be anyone but myself for this beautiful life to begin, bro. And I think that's a big thing I've got to learn to do, bro, is celebrate your wins. And because I've done the work, you stop fucking looking for the next battle. There might not ever be enough. Like, obviously, life's going to happen, but I don't need to expect it anymore, bro. Do you know what I mean? So it's a bit of a humbling experience during the week, but it's okay to have a beautiful life, bro, for a bit. You know what I mean? To accept it. Not have to always think I've got to fight something, because that's, like I said, my journey's just been get good for a bit, and then something pops up, get good for a bit. But like I said, it's a nice feeling to know that life's beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
And it's a positive feeling too.
Yeah, and that's the ebbs and flows of life, and the challenge that comes, like as long as you choose to grow from it and not let it set you back anyway. It's like a challenge comes, that could be a really good, like the work one could be a really good opportunity for hopefully him to learn from you and like to lighten up a bit, and then you might end up having good relationship from it because he might be able to take something away from you rather than like as in like learn something.
Well, that's why I bit my tongue Friday.
Yeah.
Like I spoke to my old man in the morning and I said to him, "Oh, should I was like tell him how I feel?" I'm like, "Nah," because every time I do, because when you like, I see myself as a light person now, bro. Like I share love, light, all the positivity in that. But for me to get here, I had to have a dark side, bro. You know what I mean? So there is a dark side of me that I still have, and he comes out when I get challenged by people like this, like in not a nice way. But I thought it was nice to recognise that Friday and go, no, he doesn't deserve that. It's not me. It's him. Like I'm just going to let him see me for who I am, and he'll come back around. Like that incident when I was at Tweed Heads and I got the apple to the back of my head. Like it's another situation. Like you just stay in your lane. Don't react and tell him how you feel because it's not going to do anything. It's just going to make matters worse. And like I just see this as another test the universe is giving me to see, have you really like up-leveled? Have you really gotten better? Has all the work really happened? So it's not, and let's say I did blow up at him on Friday, mate, it would have taken away from today my headspace. You know what I mean? It would have clogged up yesterday. It would have clogged up my emotions and that. So I just feel like it's a big chess move to really hold my tongue back.
100%.
Because that's where I sort of had the growth thought yesterday. Well, that's growth. Now I get to flow into Monday, not have said what I wanted to say to him, upset him, upset myself.
And make Monday awkward.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I mean, bro. So there's a big little tick for myself, but yeah, we'll see, bro. Like I said, I still shake his hand every morning, but whatever his issue is, he can have it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not for me.
That's like the biggest part of the journey for me was realizing that people don't want to be pulled into it. Yeah, you just lead with the light, and when they come, they'll become when they're ready. Yeah. Because I used to, man, like that 2020 period, I was like, the government's fucking doing this to you. They're
like pressing it.
Yeah, I was like, this is wrong. This is fucked up. Like, you need to do this. You need to do that. Like, they're fucking spraying the sky. Like, fucking all this
rabbit
shit.
holes everywhere.
Yeah. I was like, they're all like, blah, blah, I can't say it. It'll get banned. You know what I mean? It was like, show, and I was posting videos, and like I've been posting for like last 5 years. And I was like, you gotta do this. Like, you need to do it. You need to do it. And everyone's like, fuck, you're crazy, cunt. Like, fuck off. And now I just like, my life's good. This is what I'm doing. I'm doing this. And then people will ask, oh, how do you do that? Instead of being like telling, I'm showing. Yeah, showing. And bro. Now they're like, want to come on board.
You're a light worker, bro. Yeah. Literally starseed, bro. It's a good mindset to have and actually recognise that that's when, like you've shifted into just fuck. I'm not going to tell people. It's like, what's that saying? You can lead a horse to the water. To the water, but you can't make it drink. It's that sort of thing. Like I've had experiences with people that have messaged me and that, and like they're like, "What have you been doing? What have you been training?" Blah blah blah. But I'll just tell them, go do the work, go see someone, and then we can talk if you really want to get serious about it. Because most of the people that I get are people that have been through a lot of shit. You know what I mean? And they're not that I'm aiming for anyone. I sort of want to help everyone along my journey. But yeah, like because you can feel the depth of my journey. But yeah, the most of the responses are from people that have done a lot, like been through a lot. The quickest my answer, just go find someone that you're comfortable talking with, and then unlock it, because that's all healing for me has been. It's just unlocking. Like my first dive into my first session was literally my whole world just went like that, bro.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about your first session?
Yeah. So my first session was just pretty much going through, obviously, the split from my boys and their mother. But your whole emotional feel, if you're committed to digging out your traumas and your experiences, bro, you have to be willing to have enough balls to your whole emotional field to just go, bro. If you commit to it, like you have to have the balls to know that it's going to be so fucking hard, but the reward is you have a clean slate, bro. But like I said, I had to mentally and emotionally go through everything that was hurting me at the time, and all the, because when you go through a breakup, bro, you don't just experience that. All your old wounds and past things that hurt you, everything comes to the surface. So I really committed to dealing with everything I was feeling at the time. And I think that's where my greatest strength was in the journey, was committing to it. Like actually just saying, oh, bro, you're fucking fucked up right now. Let's just commit to one thing at a time. And Joy, pretty much, bro, she just set out things for me. Like she gave me home play, which is like homework after the first session. And then it led to the second session. But like I said, after the third or fourth session, we'd pretty much broken down what not to do, where not to be, who not to see. And she gave me techniques and like things I would take out throughout the day that I would use on myself. And then it turned in from third or fourth session. We literally went through all the things that had sort of been a life event for me along the journey. And I actually had the whiteboard, I wrote down everything. We listed like 60 things, and then we looked at it and she's like, do you know what you have here? And then I'm like, no, not really. She's like, you can share this, like everything on this board. Like there's like 60 different life events, bro, that I can talk about and share on my journey, bro, that will be able to help people. But sort of something I'm cooking up at the moment but I'm just in the phase of becoming at the moment, bro.
Yeah.
Still figuring out what it is I love and like and that, but yeah, there's been a lot of work. Like I said, we're almost at 15 sessions. That was like session 4 or 5. So in between there, bro, it's just been creating. Yeah. Everything's just been creating, bro. So I've got a lot of things cooking up behind the scenes, but I'm also just being patient with it. I'm just enjoying life, and I don't want to take the leap too much yet. I'm just still trying to figure out what it is I want to do. Because I don't label myself or anything as an influencer, fitness, whatever. Do you know?
Just a guy, man. Yeah, just trying to spread the light.
Yeah,
fucking
just literally.
Yeah.
I don't want to label myself because I truly don't know what it is I want to be.
Same.
Like I'm happy with where my work career is at. Like relationships, people I speak to, and all that. Growing, meeting new people, getting fit. And I think by the end of the year I'll have a bit more knowledge on what it is I want to do. But yeah, as long as I'm sharing like you said, bro, share the light and people see you for who you truly are, I think that's enough for now. Yeah. And I'll figure it out along the way.
The other stuff will come,
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yep. And that comes with a big sign of detachment though, because at the start of this journey I was just like, I've got to do this, do that. Now I've eased off and I'm just going to flow. People know I'm doing it now. Yeah. Everything's for real. We'll get there when I get there. Yeah. There's no need to rush because I've done all the cringy posts, I've done all the weird shit just to show to people I don't give a fuck no more. But I've done the work of myself. You can laugh at me, try and embarrass me, all that shit, but I've done the work. When you're honest with yourself, bro, and people have got a lot to say, you're like a brick wall. If you're truly honest with yourself, nothing can break you, bro. Yeah. Nothing, but... Yeah. It's a fucking journey, bro. Yeah. It's so fun, but
it's being honest with you and knowing who you are. So if someone says otherwise, like, I know who the fuck I am. Like, I know me. That is not like your opinion means fuck all.
That is such a good way to just shut people up too, bro. Like you don't know the fuck I am, bro. And like I said, people see me for 20 seconds in the morning and they're trying to calculate that they know me and that. Yeah. The journey's just beginning, bro. Yeah. I don't want to label myself as anything yet because I'm still figuring it out. And like I said, the more you put yourself out there, you get opportunities like this. Just see, bro. But 100%. My main passion is healing and being the most lit dad I can be, bro. Literally, bro. Just be the best dad you can be, bro. Yeah. And like I've always said in my videos, bro, I put my heart into everything, but there'll never be anything that gets in front of my boys like the way I see them. Do you know what I mean? So then, as long as they're at the forefront of my mind, I will get up at 4 every day. I will do what I have to do all the shit I don't want to do just to be a better person because it's a different type of love, bro. And I hope you get there one day with babies and that. But it's a whole different world, bro. You can't even explain the type of love that they give you. Yeah. But I just want to, like I said, I want to be the most beautiful, healthiest, happiest, best fucking dad and person I can be, bro, and I feel like I'm getting there. 100%.
That's So I was trying to put all the things in place I'm doing now, so when that time comes, I can be as present, happy, grounded person. For like kids.
It makes me happy to hear that, bro.
Yeah, man. Like I definitely thought I was gonna have kids young, wanted kids young. The economy's fucked. I could not do that now. But I've been single. Like I've had, I've seen people and had partners and that. But I've been single like basically my whole life. And now I genuinely don't have time. Like I don't talk to anyone.
You're on, bro.
Yeah, but I'm fucking busy as. It wouldn't be fair for me to date someone.
That's a good thing to have, being able to see yourself like that, bro. Not just throw yourself into something because you want a route or something. That is such a good. That's fucking healing at its finest.
Yeah, bro. For sure. Because you used to. That's the last the two times I drank. 2023 was the grand final day and like in New Zealand, because I was like, wait, how am I going to meet someone? I got to go out and get on the piss.
Yeah.
So much easier.
Yeah.
And like it worked, but I felt like shit afterwards.
Yeah.
I went to Spilt Milk. I went to Strawberry Field solo, like went to a Doof solo sober.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a
fun?
mission. Yeah, it was good. Like it definitely wasn't as good as going with your mates and all that, but I was like, as for my growth, I got to go do this because I want to go. My mates don't want to go. I'm going anyway because I want to go.
That's mad, bro.
Yeah.
I've found myself since I've done like my own healing and that. Like I love being alone now. Like I like when I've got time for people, I'll do it and that. And if I'm seeing someone, whatever. But I find myself really enjoying doing things alone.
True.
Now.
I really struggle. That's why I was like, I got to do this.
Yeah.
Because I'm sitting in a tent. Like when there's downtime, I'm not out till 4 a.m. So I'm not sleeping in either. I'm going out, venturing off, but then I've got to sit, like read a book at my campsite or whatever, or forced to go meet randoms as well. So you put yourself outside your comfort zone. That's why I did
cool,
it.
Bro.
But going to New Zealand, went with a mate, got back, went to Spilt Milk the next day, and I was like, I got to get on the piss, like with my mates and go out and meet people and yeah. And it did. I saw it, not proud of it, not bragging, but like, you sleep with a girl and I was like, I would not talk to her in a million years if I was sober. No offense to the person, but it's like, it's just not, you're blind and you're like, fuck.
It does have its fucking pros, bro, the alcohol, but it's just
But that's it, like, I should be able to be that confident and be that person sober. Now that's what I'm trying to do. And also like, your vibration brings in certain people. When I'm pissed, I'm not me. I'm not consciously
that's true.
me. So I'm bringing in the wrong people. And it's like, if I'm trying to meet a woman that lives a similar lifestyle to me, what am I doing in a place that I'm not, that doesn't vibe with me anyway?
To look at it that way. That's deep, but fucking
that's why why I quit drinking.
Yeah, that's good, bro, to see yourself like that.
Yeah.
That's that critiquing thing in healing, bro, that you've done, obviously, and you've looked at yourself and you've processed it to understand yourself like that. That's fucking good to hear, bro.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Thanks. That's literally, like, I remember having a conversation with myself on, like, the Tuesday. Yeah. Because I downloaded Tinder to go to New Zealand. And bro. Yeah. But, my ego was through the roof because I had, like, so many likes.
Yeah.
Again, not bragging. This is just like what happened.
Truth.
So I felt I felt really good about myself.
Yeah.
Sleep with someone, and I was like, I felt shit about myself.
Yeah.
And I was like, why am I on here? Like, why am I drinking? It's to meet someone, but I'm not meeting. Like, I'm not gonna. I don't want to date a girl that's on dating apps for validation. That's what I'm doing. So why am I on it? I'm not trying to date girls that go out and drink every weekend because I'm not trying to drink at all. So what am I doing? So I was like, I don't need alcohol then, because if it make me more confident to meet girls, but I'm not meeting girls that I want to date anyway. So what's the point?
100.
Like, I'm not meeting the mother of my child at fucking Revs at 7 a.m. So why am I going to be there? I'm not.
I've always had misses and that, but I got it like when I split from my boy's mother. I got it for like 2 weeks, bro. And I just fucking hated it. Like I felt dirty on the app. I felt slimy. I'm better in person, like talking to a chick. I want to hey babe, what are you up to? Like I hate small talk.
Yeah.
I just thought I deleted it after a week or two. But you're right. When all the matches come through, it's good for your fucking ego. Yeah. Not good for your ego. You feel like the man.
100%. It's crazy.
Oh man.
Yeah. That's the validation things. Like I always have times I'm like, I could do with the validation. But the slimy thing is like, I don't want girls I know seeing me on there and them going, oh yeah, I'm fucking sorry my Tinder.
Screenshot. That's a real thing that I deleted as well. I don't want people to know I'm on here, mate.
Yeah. Because I don't want to be in a group chat. I don't want to be like, wait, this guy, Because they do. Girls talk, boys talk. Bro.
The word travels fast around this hood, bro.
Yeah. The peninsula is a very small place.
It's big, but it's so everyone knows the ins and outs around here, bro.
Yeah.
But no, that's real. I'm fucking proud of you to recognise that, bro. That you're too busy in that, because you're only going to hurt yourself or whoever you. But your time will come, bro. Trust me. With the work you're doing, bro. Ladies love this shit. I know that for sure. They love.
Well, I just have fucking blokes in my DMs, man.
Hey, bro, put me on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But,
that's awesome, bro.
Yeah, but it's all good. Like, I love that. Because that's like the people I'm trying to reach out to are men, like help guys out. Because I'm trying to be the person I needed. So, but yeah. And then when I have, I could see myself, I reckon I'll be a good dad regardless. But like, I want to have strong boys and be the dad that I didn't have, or be the parts of my dad that I didn't have, you know, because my dad definitely like did a lot for me in terms of like leadership and all of that sort of shit and work ethic and all of that sort of stuff. But
it's good, bro. It's good to want just see yourself like when your babies do come in that light, bro, because when you do have them young, bro, you're not thinking like that. For me to have them and go through shit to really start thinking about the image I'm putting out to my babies, bro, and who the example and that. So it's good that you'll probably be a complete man by the time you fucking have your babies, bro, and you won't be finding their baby mama on Tinder.
That's
the main thing, bro.
I got a couple friends that are single parents or split parents, and I was like, it seems so hard. I don't know how. Like, how's your relationship with your ex now? Is it? It's
good now.
Good. Yeah.
It was rocky at the start, but that was like she's. Bro, I've got to put it out there. Like, I've got to be grateful that we had the civil split from each other.
Yeah,
like
cool.
The mutual separation, because that was the turning point for me to become this person. You know what I mean? So I've got to show her gratitude. Obviously, at the time, it wasn't something I found fucking hard to go through and that, but now a relationship, bro, it's just peaceful, bro. And everything's just about the boys. And at the end of the day, as hard as it is, the quicker you get to that sort of relationship with your ex or your boy's mother, the better everything is, bro. And it took me like a lot to realise that. The sooner she falls in love as well, and her light, like she finds her light with whoever it is, the better everything is on my end as well, because she's happy, she's healthy, you know what I mean? But it takes her a fucking lot to be able to accept that, bro, and a lot of work. So I'm grateful that I've reached this point as well to be able to speak like that and actually be sincere about it. But also I'm grateful that we had that mutual split, because it's led me to be this fucking motherfucker I've been dreaming about being for years, and obviously things weren't working. And 2 happy homes is always better than 1 unhappy home, bro, especially for the boys. So I'm passionate about that. But even that situation there, bro, we've had growth, bro, like a massive growth. And like I said, bro, everything's about the kids, man. Like, you got to take your ego out of it. Even though the first month or 2 I was fucking playing up, being a jealous, envious, just reacting to everything. But I'm glad I did the work, bro, because what I saw in myself, I've spoken to Joy about this, is something that I get how males get themselves locked up and shit when they're on the piss, on the gear, and they can't see their kids and they start losing it, bro. It was something I really put my energy into, and going, no, bro, you're not doing that. You're not going to be that person. But it's I get how you can be so close to falling off and becoming a fucking shit dad because of drugs and alcohol and not dealing with the breakup, bro. And then you're just reacting to everything and you're fucking in a sort of savage mindset. But I promised myself I wouldn't do that. And I definitely know I've done the U-turn, because I'm climbing the hill now, bro.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, it's huge. Because, you're already in an emotional state, and then you start doing things that make you not able to think rationally. Shit happens.
That's
real
where,
bad.
and amplifies everything. Drugs and alcohol, but amplifies everything. And then because you're feeling shit, because you're still going through the breakup, and then you're drinking, and then more days of feeling shit, it all just comes into one big blur, bro. But I'm just glad, like I said, forever grateful that I had the fucking balls to go see Joy, because 100% my life would not look like the way it did and it does right now if it wasn't for that first step I took, bro.
Well, so what is Joy at? Like, what is her title? What does she actually do? Like, it's not counselling.
She does like Reiki, she does hypnosis, she does timeline therapy, she's doing breath work now. She's just good for a fucking chat, bro. She will digest everything you give her, and she has her own flow of how you're going to process it. And like, bro, like I said, bro, I'm up to like almost 15 sessions with her or something like that. But like over the last 10 months, but yeah, bro. But it's more so just her energy, bro, and being able to like goes to someone that can hold a safe space for you and actually listen, and not judge, not think you're crazy, and actually have an open heart for you and have your best interest, bro. Because like I said, she's been like a mother figure in a sense. I haven't had for years, bro. And for my brothers, because 3 of my brothers have been there as well.
Oh, awesome. So
it's like we've all been on our own little healing journey. But yeah, I would just say that till the day I go, bro. She's the one that literally changed everything. Not so much like did it for me, because you still got to do the work, but she held that space to that showed me that I am who I say I am. I can be who I say I want to be, and just pretty much gave me the green light to fuck everyone, go live your best life.
Yeah.
Literally just go for it and not look at anyone, not think of anything, and have no hesitation in doing it. But yeah, if it wasn't for her, bro, who knows? Probably fucking be at Cannonook Station now, bro. Literally.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm grateful, bro.
But that's like super courageous in itself for a man to go and do something vulnerable, like put it all out on the floor for a woman that you don't know. Like, I don't know how did you meet her?
I just found her online, but I think the thing that got me was that she was in Seaford and her name was Joy.
Yeah,
that's what got me. But
find
there's
the joy,
two things that was that stood out to me, but it all makes sense why her name's Joy, bro. 'Cause that's all she's brought to my life since I committed to it, bro. But I would, like I said, I would just, even like I said, my brothers and that going there, and all their outcomes in their lives have all turned around, bro. Like you can't take people like that for granted, bro.
Yeah.
Especially when it's healing lineages, like you know what I mean.
True that.
And that's like, I know now that I've committed to this healing journey, bro. My kids won't ever have to deal with what I dealt with. I know that, bro. They'll be better people because of the options I took myself to and the changes I made. Same as my nephews, because their dad's doing the same thing. But then that's where the greatness comes after us now, bro. Like we're setting up the foundation now by doing our hard work and shit, but for them to see, that's where the next millionaire comes or whatever, you know what I mean? That's where the generational curses are broken now, because we've done that shit part. We've just opened up the door for them to lead a better life, but it's a fucking good thing to be passionate about.
Yeah.
Because it's forever now.
100%. That's so cool, yeah. Literally changing your, lineage's
DNA,
outcome. Yeah, 100%.
DNA,
so good. Yeah.
It's good fun, bro.
Epic. I think it's a pretty good place to wrap it up, I reckon.
Yeah, my bro. I've had a good time.
Yeah, 100%.
Fun, man.
Thanks heaps for having a chat. It was so good to get to hear your story and put it out there for people to learn from. And so much for people to take away, I think. Because most of the people we've met or I talk to here are from a similar area to here, or from Melbourne. And people, like, I was talking to someone about this last night. He's like, "Oh, I'm just afraid of judgment." I'm like, "I'll guarantee you right now, if you said you're dealing with shit, 90% of the guys in this room have got stuff going on too. They just don't talk about it." And so to hear people actually talk about it empowers them to go, all right, I'm not the only one. I can own my shit.
Yeah.
I can talk to someone else about it, or I can learn from the things that you're doing, the journaling, going to see someone like Joy. And it's just finding a safe space. You don't have to go pay money to see someone. Find someone you trust, let it out. That's all you got to do is write it down.
And find someone that believes in you, bro. And the world's your oyster, bro.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. If you want to show up online, fucking do it, man.
Yeah, bro. Have no doubt. Have no doubt, and I got no doubt in my mind, bro, that everything's going to work out for my highest good now. That I've done all the hard part and whatever. Like, and it might sound arrogant, but I'm going to back myself before anyone else does.
100%.
And you have to. That Delulu belief.
Yeah. It's the Michael Jordan. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So fucking shoot, man. Yeah.
No, it's been a pleasure, my bro. Thank you so much,
Appreciate
bro.
it.
That was awesome.